Manchester City continues the race with Rodrygo, Joshua Kimmich's future at Bayern Munich. Saliba could go to Real Madrid in the summer transfer window. We will send you the latest transfer rumors in today's video. Hello everyone, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we will be back tomorrow with more exciting transfer rumors. Your support will help this content continue to be updated. Now click the like button and let's get started. Real Madrid are planning long-term for their defense and are expected to wait until 2027 to sign William Saliba on a free transfer, according to Fabrizio Romano. The French centre-back's contract expires in the summer of 2027, opening the door for Real Madrid to negotiate a deal without paying a transfer fee. Despite their personnel problems, Real Madrid have decided not to add a centre-back this summer. The departure of Nacho Fernandez has left the team vulnerable in defense. Eder Militao continues to suffer a cruciate ligament injury, and David Alaba has just returned from knee surgery, forcing coach Carlo Ancelotti to use Aurelien Tchouameni at centre-back and partner Raul Asensio with Antonio Rudiger. Despite Asensio's impressive performances, Real Madrid still need a long-term solution to strengthen their defense. According to Relevo, the team will not recruit a central defender in the summer of 2025, but will wait until 2026 to upgrade the defense. By the summer of 2026, both Alaba and Rudiger will be out of contract, and although they can be renewed year by year, Real Madrid's board is concerned about their fitness. At the same time, Militao is also facing questions about his ability to regain form after 2 consecutive seasons of injury. Therefore, Real Madrid has determined that the top priority is to find a young central defender with a favorable contract situation and a reasonable price. William Saliba is currently Real Madrid's top target. The team can offer Arsenal to transfer Saliba in 2026 at a low price, or if unsuccessful, will convince him not to renew his contract so that he can be recruited for free in 2027. This is a reasonable strategy of Real Madrid to optimize the transfer budget and ensure the squad has quality factors for the future. German media reported that Bayern Munich has officially withdrawn its offer to extend Joshua Kimmich's contract due to the midfielder's continued delays. The Alliance Arena club demanded clarity. Kimmich must commit to his future or leave. The prolonged negotiations have made Bayern's leadership impatient. In the past, Bayern has respected Kimmich, given him time to consider, and allowed him to explore other options while maintaining contact. Sports director Max Eberl affirmed that Kimmich has the potential to become a legend of the club, alongside names like Thomas Müller or Manuel Neuer. Despite receiving trust and a slight salary increase, Kimmich still hesitated, forcing Bayern to stop negotiations and look for an alternative. This could pose a big risk to his career, especially at the age of 30, when he does not have much time left to experience a new destination. Although many big clubs such as Liverpool, Barcelona, and Real Madrid are interested, Kimmich's ability to maintain his position at these teams is a big question. The decision not to renew with Bayern could turn out to be a mistake that Kimmich will regret in the future. However, he still has the opportunity to adjust in the rest of the season when his old contract has not expired. It is important that Kimmich makes a wise decision. The 2024-25 season is not favorable for Manchester City under Pep Guardiola. Although still in the top, the team is no longer as dominant as before. In order to overcome the shortcomings of the squad, Manchester City spent €218 million in the winter transfer window to recruit quality new players. However, Guardiola is still concerned about the attack after Julian Alvarez left. To find someone suitable for Erling Haaland, ManCity has targeted Rodrygo, a player who stands out for his speed, technique, and scoring instinct. Recently, journalist Eduardo Inda said that ManCity offered €100 million for Rodrygo but failed. This time, they came back with €150 million and many attractive privileges to convince the Brazilian player. Guardiola promised to let Rodrygo play on the left wing, helping him to maximize his potential and have the opportunity to compete for the Ballon d'Or in the future. Rodrygo is currently in impressive form with 12 goals and 9 assists after 35 matches, an important link in Carlo Ancelotti's tactics, and is expected to become a mainstay of Real Madrid. His contract has a €1 billion release clause, preventing him from leaving the Bernabeu. However, with an offer of 150 million euros, Real Madrid will have to consider. Although Ancelotti wants to keep Rodrygo, if this player seeks a bigger role at ManCity, the deal could happen. With strong financial potential, Manchester City is willing to do everything to own one of the brightest talents of Brazilian football. Real Madrid has not yet officially responded to Man City's offer, but with the current situation, this deal could become the focus of the summer transfer window in 2025. If Man City is determined, they have the ability to make Rodrygo the most expensive contract in the club's history. Will Real Madrid keep Rodrygo? Will Manchester City really spend a lot of money to own him? Leave your thoughts in the comments. In today's football world, huge contracts are no longer new, especially when Saudi Arabian teams are making attractive offers to attract European stars. In particular, the €1 billion offer for Vinicius Jr. has caused a stir in the hearts of fans and the Real Madrid dressing room. Saudi Arabia is willing to sign a 5-year contract with Vinicius, making him the highest-paid player in the world. The goal of Saudi Pro League officials is to bring Vinicius to the Middle East, replacing stars like Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, and Benzema as the face of the tournament. With the strong development of Saudi Arabian football, they do not hesitate to spend huge amounts to attract top talents. The huge number they offer proves the great ambition of the tournament. Despite receiving attractive offers, Vinicius still prioritizes staying at Real Madrid, believing that his career will develop more in Europe, especially in the Royal Spanish team. At 24, Vinicius wants to conquer heights like the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or, something that a move to Saudi Arabia could hinder. However, according to Relevo, the €1 billion offer is still a hot topic in the Real Madrid dressing room. Vinicius's teammates are surprised by the salary he could receive if he leaves the Bernabeu, with some joking that he could earn this unimaginable amount in a few years. Even Vinicius cannot ignore this offer. He has discussed it with his family, friends, and agent. According to Marca, Vinicius's team considers this an unprecedented and difficult-to-refuse offer. This shows that, although he wants to stay at Real Madrid, Vinicius's future before Saudi Arabia is still open. Vinicius is still attached to Real Madrid, but the offer from Saudi Arabia has raised many questions about his future. Vinicius's representatives have been meeting regularly with Saudi Arabian officials, suggesting that the deal is being seriously considered. Real Madrid are faced with a difficult choice: keep Vinicius with a new contract and a higher salary, or accept the huge offer from Saudi Arabia for a record sum. Meanwhile, the second-place team in La Liga is also looking for new stars, so letting Vinicius go could help them raise funds. After all, Vinicius is still one of Real Madrid's most important players. If he stays, he could become a club legend, but if he leaves, it could be one of the craziest transfers in history. The €1 billion offer from Saudi Arabia has shaken up the Real Madrid dressing room, and although Vinicius has not made a final decision, his future will continue to be a hot topic in the coming time. According to Fichajes, Arsenal and Liverpool are both targeting Frenkie de Jong in the summer transfer window. Both English clubs are keen to strengthen their midfield and see the Barcelona midfielder as a key target. The Emirates Stadium side are willing to spend €75 million to sign the Dutch star. If this information is true, it can be seen how serious the North London representative is about this deal. Frenkie de Jong joined Barcelona from Ajax Amsterdam in 2019 and quickly asserted his class. He has played nearly 250 times for the Catalan team, scoring 19 goals and providing 22 assists. However, despite his important role, he is entering the final 18 months of his contract. This has sparked much speculation about de Jong's future, especially as Barcelona are facing financial difficulties. Selling the player could help the Spanish side balance their books, while Arsenal see him as an alternative if Thomas Partey or Jorginho leave. Coach Mikel Arteta wants to own another midfielder with the ability to control the ball and distribute the play. Liverpool are also not out of the picture. The team currently top of the Premier League table has made no secret of its ambition to strengthen its midfield next summer. With interest from two of the top Premier League clubs, the possibility of Frenkie de Jong leaving Barcelona next summer is entirely possible. If he joins the top flight of the foggy country, Frankie de Jong could make a big difference to any team that owns him. Pep Guardiola is planning a rebuild for Manchester City. Several key players, including Kevin De Bruyne, are suffering from long-term injuries, leaving him with a bigger squad for next season to avoid a personnel crisis. This raises the question, does De Bruyne still have a place at the Etihad? Manchester City have been plagued by injuries in the 2024-25 season. Their squad is one of the oldest in the Premier League, with key players such as De Bruyne, Gundogan, Stones, Ake, and Grealish having fitness issues. Last week, Guardiola insisted that players who are not in good shape will have to leave. This doesn't mean all veterans are out, but they need to prove their ability to contribute. Kevin De Bruyne has been one of Manchester City's most important players for many years. However, with him turning 34 next summer, the Belgian midfielder faces questions about his future. However, if he wants to continue with Manchester City, De Bruyne must ensure his fitness and accept a new role, possibly supporting the young players and new recruits. Guardiola also stressed that the injury record will be a key factor in deciding who to keep and who to drop. With the desire to expand the squad to prepare for the next harsh season, Guardiola has not ruled out the possibility of keeping De Bruyne. But if the Belgian midfielder himself wants to continue staying at Etihad, he must prove that he can still contribute and adapt to the new role. The Spanish coach only keeps players who accept the new reality. With De Bruyne continuing to be left out in the 1-0 win over Tottenham, fans of the Citizen are asking big questions about his future in the near future. Can the Belgian midfielder stay at Etihad, or will he leave? Leave your opinion in the comments section for reference.